served our country in Iraq, so he has a lot of experience that he can worldly experience in serving our country. And I'm very honored today to introduce to you Mr. Morgan Abrigo.
Ms. Brown, when I get close to 10 minutes, raise your hand, please. So we all know when to stop. All right, so let me start off by saying communication is key. When Coach Max asked you to speak for a 10-minute presentation, I thought that was the whole entire thing. I didn't prepare a wonderful speech, so we're going to wing it. He did leave me an outline of what he wants me to follow, so don't let me stray too far. I'll introduce myself. I'm Morgan Abrigo. I graduated in 2007. Right there, we all are sitting over there, and it goes by quick. I started over here, and I went all the way through, and I went out the door. And walking through this hall, I miss it a lot. I was an athlete. Forrest was all I knew: athletics, sports, rocket. I was a die-hard rocket. That's all I wanted to do. I never thought it would end. I had some good coaches and some good teachers, and I learned a lot. But I never really gave it 100% when I was a student. I was a little difficult at times, but you got good coaches, and I mean that even on a teaching end. I consider them to be coaches as well. So why I joined the military, I do not have a good answer. I was 19 years old, I graduated, I started working full-time, 6 days a week. I went to a recruiter. I thought, well, I'm just going to join the Army. I'm going to join the military. I'm going to do it for college money. Maybe I'm going to do it to set an example to my younger brothers, Jake and Taylor. Or maybe I'm going to do it to try to prove myself. I was kind of spinning my wheels at 19. I wasn't going anywhere quick. But I thought maybe if I could find something to give me a little sense of purpose, a reason to do things that might help me. At 19 years old, I raised my right arm, and I swore on that oath to defend this country against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and I stand by that code, and I will for the remainder of my life. 19 years old, going in there and shaking your head and sticking on a bus with 300 other guys you never met, going through boot camp. No communication with your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, you're all alone. But you develop a bond with those people, with those brothers and sisters by your side. You develop a brotherhood that you cannot break that bond, you can't bend that bond. And I have some dear friends of mine today, and not all of them are still here, but you develop that bond. And I don't know if I can explain or convey that to you guys without you going through it. A little background of my military. So I went to Iraq in 2009, 2010. I served 12 months boots on the ground, 3 months training. So I was a total away from home for 15 months, away from my friends and family. And it wasn't easy. It break me down. It was hard. It was Baghdad, Iraq. It was a pretty good ways away from home. But it done good for me. I was a little immature growing up. Especially being in high school, right over there in that section. You grow up quick. And really didn't have much choice, but I matured a lot between then and now. And I continue to, hopefully on this day, like I think I do. I've heard a lot about this senior class, little rowdy bunch. Set that example, guys. I'm saying you set that example for 8th grade, 7th grade, 6th grade. You guys set the bar, give them guys somebody to look up to. But looking back, I wasn't somebody that I want my brother looking up to. Set that example, guys. And it's been a long time. You guys have done a lot of cool stuff. We had to grab a parking lot. You guys got a paid parking lot, a new football stadium. I couldn't even get any rest on that. So once again, I go back to my reasons why. It wasn't money, even though I didn't have none of that. I think it was definitely for that sense of purpose. And what I've learned now is knowledge. I honestly mean that knowledge is the key. I know teachers will say, pay attention, you gain that knowledge. I seek for knowledge every day. Every day I want to learn more, I want to know more, I want to know why, I want to know how. I ask a lot of questions. My coworkers don't like me because I ask a lot of questions. That's how you're going to learn, you're going to get that knowledge. And today I currently work at Nissan North America Smyrna plant, and I work a lot, and I spend a lot of time, a lot of hours. Spend a lot of time going to wrestling tournaments and football games for Jake. But if I can leave you guys with anything, one, set the example. Always listen to Coach Mike. And two, pay attention and gain that knowledge and learn. Because before long, you're walking out those doors and you guys got a whole world ahead of you. Don't sell yourself short. So, that's all I got.